Welcome back. We have now reviewed the File menu, the Home menu, the Insert menu, the Design menu, the Transitions menu, the Animations menu, and now we will move on to the Slideshow menu. And this is actually where you are going to begin presenting your content. Now you'll notice that there is a panel that is called the Start Slideshow panel, the Setup panel, and then the Monitors panel. Now we're going to go out of order right now, and we're going to first go to the Setup panel, and we're going to look at the Setup Slideshow dialog. And when you open up this dialog, what you're doing is you're setting your default for all of the presentations that you'll be putting together. Now the default here is going to be presented by a speaker, and that's the one that you're going to be working with most. This is going to allow you to click through your presentation from slide to slide, and it'll be presented primarily by one person. You can also do browse by an individual, and what this will do is this will allow you to present in a sizable window, and you'll actually be able to click through your presentation. You can also set up by default that you will have presentations that will be browsed at a kiosk. And what this means is that your presentations will run automatically. It's almost as if you are going to be having your presentations at some kind of trade show, and your presentations would run automatically. That is what this setting is for, and again, this would be your default setting for all of your presentations when you do this. Now, keeping in mind that these are default settings, you also have options. You can have presentations that loop continuously until you hit escape. You can have some that show without narration and some that show without animation. And again, you will be thinking about how you're going to be working with PowerPoint most of the time. You can have it so that your slides will advance automatically if the timings are present, or they can always be manual. Now, you can also have a setting that will determine how your presentation will be viewed if you have multiple monitors. Now, we are going to be talking about the presenter view, and you'll notice here that we have the presenter view checked by default. We're going to take a look at the presenter view in a separate video, but you can set it up so that you can either not use the presenter view by default or to use it if you're going to be using multiple monitors when you're presenting your PowerPoint presentation. Now, one thing you can do is you can click the Rehearse Timings panel. And what this will do is this will allow you to run your PowerPoint presentation so that you'll get a sense for how many seconds each slide actually takes. You'll be able to rehearse the timings, and this is mainly if you want to run your PowerPoint presentation automatically without clicking through it in order to advance the slides or advance the animation. Another setting that you'll want to be aware of in the Start Slideshow panel is going to be Custom Slideshow. If we click that link and we click Custom Shows and we click New, what you're going to find is that we can rename a custom show, and we can set up our presentation so that it does not happen in the sequence that we have our slides in. So for example, if we want to make it so that our first slide goes first, and then add it, then our fourth slide goes second, and then we add it, then our 8th slide goes third, and we add it, and our 17th slide goes next, and we add it, and that's all that's going to appear in this custom slideshow, and we click OK. Once we do that and we click the Show button and we set up so that we can switch our view, you're going to notice that our slides appear in different orders than we set it up from the very beginning. Now, in most cases, if you are doing a recording of your PowerPoint or you're going to be presenting live in person to other people, you're going to be using the From the Beginning or From Current Slide panel. And this basically allows you to present full screen by clicking through your slides. And so we click the From the Beginning button. This opens in the presenter view. We're going to switch this view. And basically we have our slide then, and we're then going to be able to click through each point. And typically this is where you will be discussing the different aspects of each point. You can also choose to start your presentation from a certain slide. So for example, let's say that you wanted to start the presentation, you want to do it in sequence, but you want to start with slide 4. Well, what you do then is you click from current slide. You then have your presenter view and switch the view, and the presentation would start from the current slide in full screen mode. Now, if you're using multiple monitors when you are recording a video or you are recording your PowerPoint presentation, you will want to be familiar with the presenter view, and we will discuss that in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.